Most women don't have a fat loss problem, they have a timing problem. And if that sounds strange, good, because what I'm about to show you will probably go against what you've been told about losing belly fat, especially after 40. There's a woman I worked with, 48 years old. She wasn't lazy, she wasn't overeating, she wasn't doing everything wrong. In fact, she was doing almost everything right. And still, the belly fat stayed. Worse, it was getting harder. I feel like my body stopped listening to me. That's what she said. And here's the part most people miss. It wasn't about what she was eating. It was about what her body was doing before she ate anything at all. And that's where this simple drink comes in. But before I show you what's inside it, you need to understand why it works. Because if you don't, you'll just try it and miss the real result. Here's what happens to many women after 40. Your body becomes more sensitive to stress, poor sleep, blood sugar swings, and when that happens, your body doesn't prioritize fat loss anymore. It prioritizes survival, which means more fat stored around the belly, more cravings, less energy. So even if you eat less, try fasting, skip meals. Your body resists. Now, here's the important part. The first 2 to 3 hours of your morning can either fix this or make it worse. And most women are unknowingly making it worse. That's where this drink comes in. This is not a magic drink. It's not a fat burner. It's something much more powerful. It helps your body reset how it responds to the day. Here's what you'll need: 2 organic lemons, fresh ginger or ginger powder, cinnamon stick or powder, a pinch of hot pepper, a little honey, water. Simple. But the power is not in the ingredients alone, it's in how and when your body receives them. Let me show you. First, take your lemons, wash them thoroughly. Now, here's something most people don't realize. The most powerful part isn't the juice, it's the peel. So instead of just squeezing the lemon and throwing the rest away, cut the peels into small pieces. Set the juice aside, we'll come back to it. That's important. Don't skip that step. Now take your ginger, peel it, grate it. You don't need a lot, just enough to release that sharp, warming effect. Now pour about 1.5 liters of water into a pot. Add the lemon peels, the ginger, and your cinnamon. Bring it to a boil, and here's where patience matters. Let it boil for 20 minutes, because this is where the compounds actually release into the water. After 20 minutes, turn off the heat. Let it sit for another 10 minutes, then strain it. Now, and only now, add the lemon juice you saved earlier. Finish with a little honey and a pinch of hot pepper. Now you have the drink. But this is where most people get it wrong. Most people think, if I drink this, I'll burn fat. That's not how this works. And if you believe that, you'll miss the real benefit completely. This drink doesn't burn fat directly, it changes your internal environment. And that changes how your body behaves for the next 6 to 10 hours. Remember the woman I mentioned earlier? Here's what happened when she started using this. Day 3, I didn't feel that mid-morning crash. Day 5, I wasn't thinking about food constantly. Day 10, my stomach felt flatter, not smaller, just calmer. And by week 3, that stubborn belly fat, it finally started responding. Not because of the drink alone, but because her stress response improved, her digestion improved, her cravings dropped. And for the first time in months, her body felt like it was working with her again. Here's how to use it properly. Drink it in the morning, before breakfast, then sip it lightly throughout the day. Don't overdo it. Consistency matters more than quantity. And give it time. not days, not even just 1 week. Give it 2 to 3 weeks. Because what you're changing is not just fat, you're changing how your body responds to everything. Most women don't need something extreme, they need something sustainable, something that works with their body, not against it. Because the truth is, your body is not broken. It's just responding to the signals you've been giving it. Change the signals, and everything starts to shift. So if you've been feeling like your body isn't listening, nothing is working anymore, and you're stuck, try this. Not as a miracle, but as a starting point. Because sometimes the smallest changes in your morning create the biggest changes in your body. If this made you rethink how fat loss actually works, subscribe to Prime and Power. And tell me in the comments what's one thing you've tried that should have worked but didn't. I read every single one, and your story might be the next one we feature.